Okay, so this one is Into the Fire. Now, Into the Fire is where you're going to be going to the Charleston Fire Station. The Charleston Fire Station is not far from where the last quest ended off, which is an ounce of prevention. This one is going to go right up the street to the fire station, and the people are called fire breathers. They are a part of the first responders. So I'm going to skip right ahead to getting to the Charleston Fire Station. Alright, so once you get to the Charleston Fire Station, it's also going to initiate Overseer's mission. But what you want to do is just do Into the Fire for right now. So you're going to go in through the front door, and you're going to head straight to that marker in the back. Now it's asking me to join the fire breathers, so I got to do the knowledge exam. I will be showing you the answers to these questions so that you could just get through it. Alright, so initiate knowledge exam. Okay, so the first question is the tunnel you're the tunnel you're traver the the tunnel you're traversing has begun filling up with a strange gas, and you're without your breathing apparatus. What do you do? So the answer to this is not get above the gas. We all know that with basic in real life, you do not stand up in smoke. They always tell you to stay down on the ground. So the answer to this is evacuate quickly as possible. The best option is just get out of there. While traversing a smoke-filled building, your breathing apparatus has failed. Which of the following will serve as the best replacement? Now this is good. A water-soaked rag is the best, because newspaper doesn't do anything, and plastic you'll just smother yourself. So water-soaked rag. It's pretty much common sense kind of stuff. So one of your fellow firefighters has been burned. The area is painful to the touch, but no blisters are forming. You've applied a cool compress. What's the next thing you should do? They always say, do clean bandages. You do not want to do a tourniquet because you're cutting all the blood off to the arm. You don't need to do that. And dirt would cause an infection. So, common sense again, it's clean bandages. While exploring a collapsed mine, your team leader flashes their safety light quickly 3 times. What does that mean? That means retreat immediately. One of your squad mates has caught a case of sludge lung. And if you don't know what sludge lung is, later on, if you do catch it, it's usually around the mining region of the map. You get sludge lung. It's with all silt in your lungs. It's technically smoke inhalation. So, one of your squad mates has caught a case of sludge lung. Which of the following sets of ingredients, when cooked together, can be used as a cure? Obviously not dirty water. That immediately tells you nothing. Scotch, alcohol, no. The only thing left is your purified water, 2 ash rose, 2 blight, and 2 soot flour. Once you do that, you are good. Now we're on number 6. So, you've stumbled upon a band of scorched, diseased people. Drenched clubs. Which of the following is the only acceptable method of engaging them? Now, this is a tactic one. You can charge in and disable them, but no. I would say fall back. The correct answer is fall back and engage from a distance with firearms, because you want that safety distance. You'll find that out later in the game. You do not want to do your stealth. I mean, you could, but then you'll get mobbed and beaten to a pulp by a bunch of scorched, and that's not fun. So we do that. And now this is the last one, the 7th question. You've captured a scorched, infected man who you recognize as a childhood friend. What do you do? Now, you should not bring him back. You cannot convince, because scorched, they're messed up in the head. They're practically not human anymore. You should mercy kill. End his life as merciful as possible. So that is the answer for this one. And then you want to hit process answers. Results, process, view. And you got 7 out of 7 questions correct. So, as you see, it's pretty much just common sense. So, once you do that, you've now passed the knowledge exam. Now we got to do the physical exam. Now, what is very valuable is agility. Agility is what gives you action points, so on, so on, and makes you able to run longer, so on. And combined with the marathon runner, which I will show you in a second, I'm going to just add another agility. Right here. Sorry, action girl. If you're a female, it's going to be action girl. If you're a boy, it's going to be action boy. Obvious reasons why. But once you're done with that, you can, let's get this. That's going to reduce my weight of my food. So what that does is it reduces the weight of your food, so on, so that you're not so weighed down with your drinks and everything to keep you alive. Alright, so now that we did that, the next one is a physical exam. And again, telephones are very valuable. They have components in them that are rare, like how I was talking about screws, springs, gears, so on. Alright, so I'm going to skip ahead to actually getting to this location down here for the physical exam. Alright, so now that you've reached the location, you can see on the screen that your objective is up on that building. Now the way to get up there is going to be by going down here. Or you can actually, the faster way is to enter through here, but you got to deal with super mutants. So this is only at the beginning before you actually initiate the exam. So once you're clear and you don't have anyone trying to kill you anymore, you're going to go over to here, and there's going to be some stuff you can pick up. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to initiate it by going here, and you're going to hit initiate. Now this is the instructions. Technically you just got to run from point A to point B, hit a button, then come back and then hit the button here, the mark that you ran the whole course. So I'm going to hit initiate.
Examination will begin in 15 seconds.
And it's going to start counting down. So as soon as it finishes counting down, I'm going to hit this button.
Exam initiated. Activate initial checkpoint.
Alright, I initiated it because a quest marker removed from that button. I'm going to run and jump down here. And I'm going to run as fast as I can. I'm going to just keep running and running. You can go through the water because some parts of it is not deep to where it causes you to swim, but it gives you radiation still. And then you want your AP, the generate, so you can run. And watch out, there may be some creatures trying to eat you on the way there. So once you get there, you're going to hit this button. And then you want to turn around, and then you want to run back. So when you're running back, best thing to do is to go out to here. Now you can go to the bottom where you were, and that's probably the faster way. The other way is you go up through this scaffolding, or sorry, not scaffolding, but the fire escape here. But it's easier to go this way. When I did this the first time, I didn't know I could actually go through this building to get up there. And I always had problems navigating it. Alright, now we're back up here, and we gotta press this button.
Congratulations, applicant.
And you are now done the runner's high, which is a part of the Into the Fire. So now that we've completed the physical exam, it should be updating right there. That was a surprise. Alright, now we gotta initiate the final exam. Now the final exam is gonna be up past the Charleston fire station. It's gonna be north. It still hasn't... What?
You disappear.
Okay, yeah. You gotta go into the computer and then initiate final exam. I was jumping ahead, sorry. Alright, so now that you have done that, now the final exam site, there you go. The final exam site is going to be south of our position, and it's going to be right here, as you can see. So it's past Charleston Station. So what you can do is you can just fast travel to Charleston Station and then just run up to it. It's going to be a mine. So when you get there, you're going to be talking to a robot. And then after you talk to the robot, then he's going to give you gear to deal with the smoke and all that. So you don't have smoke inhalation, aka sludge lung, which we saw earlier in the knowledge exam. So once we have that equipment equipped, we can then go in. There will be scorched in the tunnel, and we have to kill them. We have to get to the end, and the exam is gonna end with us hitting the emergency button at the end of the mine and then running back out. And that should finish the final exam for this. So this kit is the fire breather's uniform and helmet. What you really need is just the helmet, because that is what keeps you from getting smoke inhalation. They also gave you a anti-scorched training pistol, which just does extra damage to your scorched enemies, because it's specifically designed for that, but it's basically a 10mm pistol. So with that helmet on and everything, I can still get in to the power armor. With armor you have on, it doesn't take it off when you get into power armor. As long as you put it on before you get into the power armor, you're good. You will still have it equipped. So now that I did that, I have to go listen to him. So go over to your holotapes, and to listen to him, you're going to have to go to the specific fire breather's final exam holotape. It explains the name in the top right where your quests are. So fire breathers.
Welcome, recruit, to your final exam. I'm Hank Madigan, fire breather lieutenant.
Once you activate that, you don't even have to fully listen to it. You can just go in and do the objective, which is, like I said earlier, activate the emergency beacon.
I get this is extreme, but we need to know if you can hack it before you got half a dozen other people counting on you. But you're not going in empty-handed.
Alright, so
Along with your suit, you've been issued a modified 10mm. We figured out
we're gonna find the Scorch pistol, anti-scorch pistol, right there, and I'm gonna favorite it so I can use it, and I'm actually gonna equip it now. Okay, so once you start running into the mine, you're gonna start seeing the Scorch. They're gonna be standing like statues, but they're actually alive and they will try and attack you. So I suggest, if you really want to know if they're alive or not, try and zoom in on them and just from a distance take a shot.
Light is on, so it's recording. This is Maxine Ballard, squad leader of the Scorch Slayers. We're making this recording to document our descent into the Belching Betty mine for the final exam.
Okay, squad leader. Tim and Andrew are both dead. Now what the hell are we supposed to do?
Alright, so in order to do this, I'm going down the right side. They both loop around, but I like to go right.
Barely made it past them alive. I'm beginning to think Melody Larkin may have underestimated the difficulty of this exam.
You're damn right she did. This is suicide. Well, the hell with this. I'm going back.
No, you're not. You're sticking with us.
Why? So we can get picked off one by one until we're all dead? No way, not me.
You know what, Sai? You've been acting like a coward ever since you started tackling your Scorch at the farm. And now, Tim and Andrew are dead because of you. clear
Alright,
everything
so
behind us. But even if you make it, mark my
you're
words,
just
you'll
running
never
through
be
here.
part of
Here's a
this squad.
workbench for you to break your stuff down. I recommend it.
Fine. To hell with both of you. I'm out of here.
You're seriously letting him go? Yeah, Rita. We're better off without him.
Like I said, see, you get a lot of wood and steel from breaking down weapons. So those are the two things you don't have to worry about ever, because you're going to have a constant supply of that. It's just the screws, gears, springs, all those kind of stuff. Power armor's dying again. I thought I had a... Nope, I don't have a stim pack. Alright. You can also heal yourself by eating food or drinking like purified water. That'll help too. Unfortunately, I do not have cooked meats, but I do have dog food, so on. It will restore no health if it's not cooked, so you gotta watch out for that. But this is cooked. This is not. Sweet roll. There we go. So now I have my health back up. You gotta watch out for all this. Alright, so in one of those cabinets, like I said, it's good to, I apologize. So I just picked up a fusion core from one of the cabinets,
Entry 3.
and I
Sylvester
didn't
left the
expect
team
that.
some time
So
ago.
it is,
We heard his
again,
screams
always
echoing
good to
through the
just
mines only
loot
minutes
everything
after
you
he
can.
left.
You never know what you're gonna find.
Rita and I are all that's left. Despite the odds, we've somehow made it to the beacon.
So we gotta hit this button.
We've done it.
And now there's going to be a bunch of Scorch trying to come for us, so we're going to try and get out of here. Do not run into that circle or that ditch. You will die. Alright, so once we're done with that, we want to go over onto this side. Then we'll double back. So we double back. And now we go to the right. And we just popped out the other side from where we initially went right. Alright, so once we're about, we go over and we talk to him.
Examinations complete. Congratulations. Issuing orientation holotape. Please proceed to Charleston Fire Department for company registration.
Alright, so once we finish talking to him, we're going to go back to the Charleston Fire Station. So we're going to go back here. And once we get back to the Charleston Fire Station, we're going to be going upstairs. And we're going to be going to the computers on the second level. And we're going to be going to it and registering ourselves as an official fire breather. That will then initiate the next quests coming up. Alright, so in order to get upstairs, we're going to run all the way through.
Registration is
This is the main entrance that I've showed you before. And we're going to come in here. We're going to make sure we come to the left after coming from the fire trucks. We're going to pass through this doorway and we're going to head up the stairs. The stairs is on the south side of the building. We're going to go up just one time. And then we're going to move over to this door and walk through.
nice to see.
It's going to take us to the scaffolding above the fire trucks. And then we're going to go in the door to the left and then first door to the left again.
Good luck.
So we're going to go into here and now register. So we're going to get out of here, and to listen to the priority message, we're going to have to go to the actual call part of the fire station. So we're going to go back into this room, and that's right here. We're going to hit the button.
There are 800,000 outstanding support calls. There is one priority call. Accessing.
Maria, Melody, whoever's down there. It's Madigan checking in. At long last. I'm up here just outside the top of the world and I found something I think could be game-changing. Don't ask me where I got it. I just need you to send backup up here quick. The best guns you can spare. Call me back at this frequency as soon as you can. Madigan out.
Alright, so now we have completed Into the Fire, but it's also going to initiate another quest for us to do next. It's going to be the missing link, and I will cover that one in the next video. I hope this one helped, and I will see you in the next one.